Hey, so I just thought I'd take the time your questions through the video because I think it's a little bit more fun. So I'm just going to read through them and then go through it. So let's see. The first question is, why did I choose a Bachelor of Arts in English in addition to my degree in drama? I chose English for a number of reasons. One of which was because in the theater program at Tisch, it was 9 to 6 pretty much every day. I think we had 2 days a week that we had off, but it was 9 to 6, and then in addition we had rehearsals, and it was just kind of oversaturating. So I wanted to, take advantage of the fact that I was in school and what else was there besides the theater program. And really, one of the only things that really complemented it was English. And I also am a huge bookworm and I love to read. So that's a big reason why I chose it. And also, it's really, really important to read every day. I think no matter what you do, I just think it's really, really important to continue reading and continue exercising your mind, whether it's the newspaper or, cool articles in a magazine. But I think it's just really important, and just, it brings your mind to a whole new place. And it also, for me, it was just good to complement my theater because it just allowed me to analyze in a whole new way. And you also get a lot of history, which is also really important because a lot of, where writers coming from, their background and the time, the life that they're living is really, I think, influenced, and it permeates, for their writing. So I guess that's why I chose it. It was a little insane because on top of, the plays, you'd be reading 2 novels. I can't say that I got to spend a lot of time with the English, but, it was just a lot of work, but it was good. Also, are there any actors I'd like to work with? Sure, I think, I love everyone from, I think Diane Lane's probably one of my favorites just because she's just no bullshit and she's just very real, and I just think she's a great actress. Who else? Fuck. Who else did I like to work with? I hate these questions. I should have studied. I should have read this beforehand. I think, contemporaries like Rachel McAdams, I think, is fantastic, and Ryan Gosling is fantastic, and I don't know. I think anyone who probably has a really good, interesting work ethic, and who you never know what you're going to get from, because I think that's also really important sometimes, is to always be on your toes and to keep it fresh, and so that you're constantly awake and aware, and it also, working with someone else is really important. It's hard. To just be in that moment. Are there any, lately, am my friends or in contact with anyone from the cast or crew? Yes, I am. I actually am in contact with a lot of the crew. I'm very close with a lot of them. I consider a lot of them family. There's a couple that I just called one. It's a birthday, who's like my mother. And I'm very, very close with the crew still. And the cast as well. Nicole and Micah, we keep in touch, and Ryan a little bit. Yeah, more of the crew, just because I feel like the cast kind of, we all move around and stuff because of projects, whereas the crew is all, based in Albuquerque. I would like to know where I live in New York. I'm not telling, but in Manhattan, I guess. I go between the Village and LA, I guess. I would also like to know if there's any genre. I really like drama because I think that I come across as like sort of cute and sweet, and I think that there's a lot of darkness and stuff that I can pull from, and I really like that. I like surprising people with that, and I really like darker pieces and character pieces. Like I love the play Angels in America, and I love Balm and Gilead by Lanford Wilson. I just think that he's amazing. And it's all about like drug addicts in New York. So I like more of those kind of things. Yeah, I don't know. I think any of them would be fun because, you know, I guess it just depends on the character. Would like to know if she ever gets recognized out in public. Yeah, I always get recognized at like some people stare at me and I don't know if it's because they know me or if I know them because I've moved around a lot in my life. And whenever people recognize me, it's always at like bizarre times when like I'm like riding in a, you know, I don't know, like, you know, going to my friend's play and he's famous, and then someone goes out of their way to say like they loved my, you know, Wildfire. So it always happens at weird moments, and it's always like when I least expect it. Don't have a question, just want to say how great. Oh, thanks. What did I want to be when I was little? Did she want to be an actress at a young age? Yes, I did. I've been acting since I was probably in the 4th grade, just doing theater and just doing classes and that kind of thing. And I have acted ever since I was at age. And my grandmother would take me to the theater in San Francisco, and we'd go see the theater together. So I think she really brought that love out of me. I always wanted to be on stage so badly instead of like watching it. It was always fun to watch, but I would always get so antsy and really want to be up on stage. So I eventually did. Can you tell us anything about your part in American Empire, and when does it start filming? Well, I don't know very much about it at this point. It's a friend of mine's film, so we're just in the talks right now. How's the set of Supernatural? Awesome. Everyone's so cool. So nice. Have I witnessed any pranks? No, not yet. Although we do laugh a lot. And yeah, I'd have to say we did a lot more pranks on Wildfire, but I think that's just because I was there all the time, whereas I'm up and back and forth to Canada. But yeah, Wildfire we had a lot of pranks. I think, like, God, everything from like, we had like fake horse shit and we would like pretend to eat it, like, or like in like the scene where Matt sees Chris coming out of the shower, I had my stand-in and me like had like funny like stickers and stuff, and we flashed the camera with like funny stickers. Unfortunately, no one thought it was funny because like we were pressed for time, but we thought we were pretty funny. Or like, there's a scene where like Micah and I ran into, I think, Chris's trailer when she had the trailer, and we both ran out and we were in each other's clothing. And so I don't know, I feel like Wildfire we had like more pranks. I remember like an episode, the first episode of season 1, when Ryan's like smelling the flower, I stuck gum in it and like he smelled the flower, and I don't know. I have a really like amateur sense of humor. Everything makes me laugh. Let's see. Who's my favorite cast member I've liked working with on Supernatural? God, I don't know. Everyone's awesome. Like, I really wish I could pinpoint someone. I mean, I've obviously worked with Jared Moore, but they're both great, and everyone's great on the show, and everyone's nice. And if they asked me to be an entire season, would I like to do it? Yeah, sure. They're awesome. And work's work, and they're blast. So, yeah, I guess. Also about Wildfire. If a miracle happened and a 5th season could happen, would I still like to do it? I don't know. Because I think it ended on such a nice, sweet note. That I would have problems kind of revisiting that. I just think it ended so well. I'd want to go back because I love everyone so much, but I don't know. That would be a tough one. Because it'd be hard to say no, because everyone's so cool, but I just feel like the character had really reached her journey, and we brought it to where it needed to be. Do I still hang out with Cass or keep in touch? Yes. If I weren't an actress, what would I be doing? Or what would I have done? I don't know. I really loved archaeology as a kid, and I love history, so maybe I'd be in Egypt, like, digging tombs. But I also love marine biology, so maybe I'd be swimming with sharks. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, probably one of those two things. Definitely not sitting at a desk. Anything that keeps me moving, because I have a problem sitting still. Are Ryan and I together? No. I don't think so. I don't see him. Are they good friends? Yeah, we're friends. If it's too personal, I'd love to know her middle name. It's Nicole. And I think that's all the questions. Okay. So, I hope I did a good job answering them, and thank you everyone for asking me questions, and I don't know, keep watching Supernatural, I guess, and thank you. Hey, I saw I missed your last question, so I thought I'd answer it really quickly, which says, how did I get the role of Ruby on the show, which I auditioned for? And I like my first episode. Yes, I loved it. I think that everyone will, or I hope everyone will understand the arc and enjoy it, and I love doing it, and I love doing it, and that's all I'm gonna say. It just is an awesome show. It's really, really cool. So, okay.